What's up, Royal Family? It's your girl, Jane of Thrones. I'm back today. Today I'm bringing you a video about 5 ways that you can improve your life right now, okay? So let's get into this video without any further ado. The first way that you can improve your life right now is learn to say no. Sounds very simple. Yes, I know. However, many people, including myself, years ago, I had an issue with telling people no, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you can relate to that, or maybe you can't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you have no problem telling people no, like F you, see you later, like I ain't got time. But for some people, it's very difficult, or it makes you feel some type of way to tell somebody no. If this is you, you have to get comfortable with telling people no, okay? You need to put yourself first and prioritize yourself. Saying no is something that comes with practice, because it's a very tactful way that you need to go about doing this so that you don't offend people. Like, people are sensitive and they be in a bag, their emotional feelings, whatever have you. So when you say no to somebody, sometimes you might have to make up a little white lie, a harmless little excuse to go along with it. But for example, let's say you have like a family member or a friend who has like 6,000 kids, you know what I'm saying? And they're having like another birthday party or another baby shower, and you've been to several, and it's just like, you really want to take time or take your free time to focus on yourself this particular weekend, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe you just don't feel like going and being around people or entertaining people. Or maybe it's a party that somebody invited you to and you're doing a cleanse. You're trying to get on your healthy shit and you don't want to drink, or whatever the case may be. Or you don't want to feel the pressure to have to drink, and just be social and stuff like that. So you could say no. You could say, you know what, I got a headache, I have something else to do, you know what I'm saying? Or literally, I just can't make it. Like, I just can't make it. Simple as that. Like, that's a good enough of an excuse, and you do not have to explain yourself. That's the thing, a trap that we fall into a lot of times, is like trying to explain. Like, if you don't want to go, you don't want to go. Like, if you're not going to be there, you can't make it, you just can't make it, and leave it at that, okay? Saying no is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. Say no. If you're always overextending yourself, always feeling like you're putting other people before you're putting yourself, or you don't have energy anymore to take care of yourself, that is because you are not saying no enough, okay? It's because you are constantly feeling like you're obligated to other people. The only person that you're obligated to is yourself, okay? And that even goes for your kids. Because at the end of the day, you need to also make sure you're taking care of your own self before you can be there for your kids. The better that you are, the better you're gonna be for them. All right, moving on. Next is, this goes right along with saying no, and I kind of touched on it a little bit. Prioritize yourself, okay? Very important. You have got to prioritize you, okay? You are the most important person in your life, because without you, you ain't got no damn life. I mean, if you're not good, if you're not 100%, excuse me, these notifications be blowing minds, like they just throw me off. But if you're not prioritizing yourself, you can't be there for anybody else. You know how, like, when you're on an airplane and whatnot, and they tell you, like, if anything happened and the gas masks fall and come down, put yours on first before you help somebody else. It's a reason for that. Because if you're not good, you can't make sure anybody else is good. It's no way that's gonna happen, because you over there trying to help somebody else and you can't even help yourself. You damn near dying. And you trying to help somebody else. It doesn't work like that, okay? Prioritize yourself. Take time when you're not at work, on the weekends or whatever have you. Make yourself a schedule, even if, make yourself a schedule if that's what it takes. And make time in that schedule to where you're focusing on yourself, whether you're going to get your nails done, whether you're going to get, waxed and prepped and, you know, getting a massage, stuff like that, pampering yourself, making yourself feel pretty. Guys, take time to go get your hair cut, get yourself a manicure, whatever it is that you need to do. Take time to exercise, okay? A lot of people say, you know, they're so tired or they don't have time to exercise. Honey, what do you mean? Like, you need to exercise and take care of your body, okay? Because you at work making all of that money, you know what I'm saying, slaving away for these people who don't even care about you. Who's caring about you? Like, you have to care about yourself, because at the end of the day, if you get sick, you can't work that job no more. And how fast you think they're gonna replace you? Quick fast. That's how fast. Like, your head will spin. They will replace your ass so fast. Let your ass get sick, okay? And it's really expensive to not take care of yourself, because have you priced a stroke or a heart attack lately? Okay? You know what I'm saying? It pays in the long run to make sure you're taking care of yourself, you're exercising, you're going shopping, getting yourself whole foods and nutrient-rich foods that you can prepare home cooked meals. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out eating every single day, you know what I'm saying, because you was tied up at work, you didn't have time. Like, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down and prioritize yourself. All right, moving on. Number 3. The number 3 way to change your life right now is become enlightened. This is huge, okay? Enlightenment is actually realizing that you don't, it's actually realizing how much you don't know, okay? That is the definition of enlightenment. And that is something that really changed my life. When I stopped looking at people in a judgmental way, or not a prejudging way, you know what I'm saying, and actually open up my life to different types and different kinds of people from different backgrounds, different cultures, you know what I'm saying, and not just sticking to how I was raised, or, you know what I'm saying, values that your parents or whomever may have pushed upon you. I became more spiritual from doing that. I strayed away from organized religion, because I feel like, you know, organized religion really will keep you in a box almost, and not allow you to let other people in or let other ideas in. You know what I'm saying? Question everything. It's not a thing in this world that somebody could tell me and spoon feed me and I'm not going to question and do research for myself until I'm fully convinced. I don't care who said it. I don't care what news outlet is reporting it, okay? I don't care if it's my mother, my father, my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you have your mind and you have your feelings and your sentiment about things, and no one should be able to sway that, no matter who they claim to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important for you to realize that there are a lot of things that go on in this world that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That you don't have the answers to. There are a lot of things that are going on that people are blind to, you know? Our government is corrupt, I feel. And you know, it's hidden. A lot of stuff is hidden in plain sight even. And you know, you need to stop and take a minute to just open up your mind to these things. Not saying you have to believe everything, but you know, when you close yourself off and you're like, no, I know, it's my way or the highway. I know what's right. I don't want to hear that. You're a conspiracy theorist. Stop calling people conspiracy theorists, okay? Stop belittling or putting down other people's beliefs, or like, if someone is spiritual and not, you know, into like fanatic religion, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't look at them a certain type of way. Like, I open myself up to people who are from different socioeconomic backgrounds, and I found out a lot by letting myself get close to people who had been to jail. Like, I didn't write people off because they had a criminal background, and from doing that, I found out about a lot of the corruption in the criminal justice system that just goes without being reported. You know, a lot of times certain people will look at people who have criminal records and you just automatically toss them in a box, or you automatically toss them in a trash bag and throw them out. You know what I'm saying? that's not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I really learned a lot by dealing with my child's father, my boyfriend, and he taught me a lot of different things. And I'm very grateful for that. Even though we've gone through, you know, our ups and downs and our trials and tribulations, like I do not regret. You know, I'm college educated. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't when I met him. You know what I'm saying? He was like a street dude. He's like a street dude. He's from like Queens. So, you know, I really am glad I went out on that limb. Not that it's going out on a limb, because, you know, I don't want to call it that, but I'm really glad that I opened myself up to people like that. And you should do the same, okay? Realize that you don't know everything about people, that everything that's reported to you in the media outlets and on the news is not fact, okay? It's not fact. Do your own research. Get your hands dirty, rub shoulders with different people, and then make your decision, all right? Next, number 4. The number 4 way to improve your life right now is challenge yourself, okay? Challenge yourself, make yourself uncomfortable, and take risks, okay? When I say challenge yourself, I mean, don't just settle for what you've always known, what you've always done, the people that you've always associated with. For instance, one of the best things that I ever did is to just pack up and move. Like, I literally was 8 months pregnant and I moved away from, I was living in VA at the time, and I just could not take it anymore. Like, I really cannot stand that state. No offense to anybody from Virginia, but like, it's really just like, I can't explain it. It just wasn't me. It wasn't for me. So just picking up and moving to a new place, like that you don't know, that you've never been, and starting anew. You know what I'm saying? I came out, I was 8 months pregnant, I moved away. I had no job, you know what I'm saying? There was like a teacher shortage, so nobody was hiring teachers. I didn't know what I was gonna do, you know what I'm saying? But that was one of the best moves that I ever made, because it caused me to get out of my comfort zone. It caused me to be more independent. It allowed me to go back to grad school. It allowed me to join the dance company in my college or whatever, and college university. And also I met amazing people, and learning to dance technically was something that I always had wanted to do and never got around to it, or just never got a chance to do that. And that is something I was able to accomplish. But had I never made that move, that never would happen. So see, another thing, like I used to have a friend, and we used to talk about like moving to like the West Coast, like LA and stuff like that, and just like, you know, you see Hollywood on TV and stuff like that, and we just wanted to go see it and like, you know, live that big city life. You know, it was a point when I wanted to model and things like that, but she actually ended up doing that, you know what I'm saying? And I think that was great, you know what I'm saying? That was a great move, because sometimes you just get in a rut, and when you move like that and make yourself uncomfortable, you have to start then making moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get into survival mode. You start accomplishing things that you never thought that you could accomplish before, and you don't have nobody to fall back on. So you gotta show and prove. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show up, because ain't nobody else gonna show up for you, because everybody else is miles and miles away. Like, last but not least, I want to talk about, not for nothing, I forgot to talk about this, so I'm just going to edit it into the video. But when I was talking about taking risks and making yourself uncomfortable, I really forgot to mention something that is very, you know, close to me, which is this YouTube channel that I started. First of all, I am a very, very, very shy person. Like, for people who I don't know, like, I'm very shy, like, and public speaking is something that I dread, you know what I'm saying? Like I would literally piss my pants before I would speak publicly, or voluntarily speak publicly, voluntarily speak publicly. But I say all that to say, like, I decided to start this channel because I wanted to challenge myself. Like, I sit up here and I make these videos, I edit them lightly, you know what I'm saying? But I have gotten to the point now where I'm trying to get to the point where I can make these videos without edits, or maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 edits max, and that's it. And I really just wanted to share my point of view with people, and this is something that is so far out of my character. Like, you know, I'm very self-conscious, or I was very self-conscious growing up, as a lot of us are, and I feel like, you know, I'm only gonna gain growth from this, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that this inspires you to do whatever it is that you're scared of, you know what I'm saying? Or do something that you feel fear, or causes you to feel fear, to overcome that fear, you know what I'm saying? Because we always need to be moving from a place of love and not fear, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to add that. I want to talk about being grateful. That's the last thing on the list. Number 5 way to improve your life right now: be grateful. Be grateful for everything that you have. Maybe you don't necessarily have, you know, the coolest car or the dopest, flyest car that you want to drive right now, but you have something, you know what I'm saying? Be grateful for that which you have right now. You know what I'm saying? Is it on the road? Is it functional? Is it getting you from A to B? Like, those are the things that you need to have in the forefront of your mind, and on a daily basis be thankful for. And there's nothing wrong with wanting something more or wanting something better, but also you have to remain grateful in the same breath, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just always be complaining about, I don't like this car, I want something else, like this is raggedy, like, you know what I'm saying? You're never gonna get it with that type of attitude, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe you live in like a small little compact apartment, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not the best thing, maybe it's not enough room, not enough space, whatever have you. Maybe you don't have the sexiest job or career yet, you know what I'm saying? Be grateful for what you have, because it's always somebody that has less than you that will be willing to trade places with you in a heartbeat. So you got to keep that in your mind at all times. And when you become grateful, and you're constantly grateful for the things that you have, and constantly thinking about the things that you want to attain, and putting those things in the forefront of your goals, the universe will conspire to make those things happen, okay? Once you have made up your mind and you're applying and you're willing to apply radical action to your life to attain those goals, the universe will conspire to make those things happen. So I just wanted to share that information with you today. I hope you got something from this video. If you didn't, too bad for you, honey. But that does it for this video. Jane of Thrones signing out. My beautiful kings and queens, I will see you in the next one. Holla at your girl.